Hi, everybody. It's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about the power of suggestion. Now, when people talk about the power of suggestion, they're talking about someone saying something and suggesting something, and then hoping that the way they say it, or at least the way they word it, that you believe it. Now, a lot of things work on the power of suggestion, like voodoo. And I'm not talking about the religion of voodoo. I'm talking about voodoo spells and curses and hexes and jinx and stuff. Now, we all know that Lucifer cannot give people voodoo curses or hexes or spells or whatever term you want to use. Now, it's not to say that Lucifer can't do evil things to people. He does. But God is always watching over us and protecting us and keeping us safe from most all of that. Or if not, helps us to overcome whatever evil thing Lucifer's done to us. Now, regardless of that, the power of suggestion can be a very powerful thing because sometimes Lucifer doesn't even have to do something evil to you. He could suggest something. Now, that's where the voodoo curses or hexes or jinx come into play. Because someone could suggest something. Jordan, I have a doll of you that I made when I got some of your hair back before, after you had your accident when you were a porcelain doll, before you became a plastic doll. And usually these people try to convince you that if they do something to the doll, it's going to happen to you. If something, I stabbed a doll with a knife or a sword, so now you're going to feel the pain where the knife or the sword went. Or I'm going to give you a shot, a needle, or something, or a pen, and you're going to feel that. But the truth is, it's not going to work. So, good for you, Jordan says. You're just some weirdo who's got a fascination with hair, okay? And you happen to be good at making dolls. That's a good craft, But just because you put some hair on it doesn't necessarily make it me. Doesn't got my soul and spirit or my feelings or emotions. It's not attached to me in any way, shape, or form. So you could do anything you wanted to do to it, and it wouldn't do nothing to me. Yeah, well, a lot of these people would get upset at that point. And then they would start doing things to the doll to try to convince you that it was happening. But when they realized it wasn't happening, I just gave the doll a epidemic needle shot. You should feel that. No, I did not feel that. And if you decide to stab the doll with a knife or a sword or a hypodermic pen shot, it's not going to work either. So, you know how this works. And these people, they try very hard to convince you they have done something to you. Okay? They try to convince you very, very hard that they've either cast a curse or a jinx or a hex, and that Lucifer is going to make this curse, jinx, or hex work. Knowing that A, God would not let Lucifer do that to anyone and stop him if he tries. Number two, it didn't work at all. So these people are just, trying to be really good role players. Okay. Now people are going to say, well, some people give in to the power of suggestion, and I'm certainly not one of them. So if someone actually did do that to me, it wouldn't do nothing. Come on, Jordan, that has to hurt. What'd you do this time? Did you stab the doll with a knife or a sword? Did you give it a hypodermic needle or a hypodermic syringe shot? Yeah. Well, I told you I don't feel any of that. I suppose next if you ran the doll over with your car or truck, I'm supposed to have felt all my muscles and bones being injured, right? Yeah, well, of course, that didn't happen. Oh. So, you know how these work. And, next thing you know, people are going to say that there's a difference between the actual voodoo religion and the voodoo practicing of cursing, jinxing, and hexing. Now, I'm not a complete expert in the voodoo religion, but I do know that it was originally practiced in Haiti and the Dominican Republic, and that a lot of people who immigrated from Haiti and the Dominican Republic who immigrated to the United States and Canada practiced that religion. And I understand there are two power types. There is white power. That power comes from God. There is black powder, and that power comes from Lucifer. And that even though by practice, all that, but the power of suggestion is basically a big tool when a lot of these alleged voodoo people claim that they have hacked or jinxed or cursed someone or spelled someone. That's about it for me. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you enjoyed this video.